Hi everyone, my name is Lorena and I'm here with Juliet, and we're here at Disneyland. We're here, we parked at Mickey and Friends. There's still a lot of people, we're kind of late, it's 11 a.m. in the day. We're gonna hop on the trams and give you a first look on how it's going and working. We're so excited that it's back. Let's go! We ready?
Yeah, I'm really. Let's go.
Let's go!
I said, turn on my radio 67. I can go to radio.
I must say, getting to this parking lot is super easy from the freeway. Tons of signs and special bridges. If you decide to buy a prepaid parking ticket, you do not get a special line though. This is for all cars. The only benefit is if the price changes, your ticket is still valid, and as you go in, they quickly scan it and you're set. This is the entrance for both Pixar Pals and Mickey and Friends parking, and they just direct you to a tower depending on availability since they are connected. Charging stations are available at the first and third level, although they do get full, but don't worry, you can still exit and go charge and park at the Toy Story parking with your paid parking ticket. After parking, you go down to this middle area. We made it down, and from this view, the shuttles drop you off to the right. Bathrooms are located under the Mickey and Friends escalators, and this is where you go through security so you don't have to go through it again before going into the parks. It's a pretty large area with tons of members, but at peak time I can see this being super full. So now that you're in, you just walk over and choose a line and see where you want to sit. I can't believe it's been 2 years since we had seen the shuttles in service. Right here! Juliet thinks this is already one ride, so that's a win-win, right? So we made it to the Disney bubble, like I like to call it. Once here, you can choose to go to either park or downtown Disney. At this point in the bubble, everyone has passed a security point. You can see these who are coming with the stroller. We will go over that in a bit. We took a peek at the Toy Story shuttle stop. Shuttles were there with a lot less people. I have a video with all info on that parking. I will link it below. So on our way back, since there wasn't many people leaving at this time, I sat in the double seats with larger space for a stroller. As you can see, this is the space you would have if you were to bring a stroller. It's not a lot of space, it's very limited. So we are here back in the car. We did a cute little lunch and ice cream. Yes, and show them our little sippers that we found at World of Disney. Yay! We're excited for these. We had seen them on Instagram. But anyways, so we did try the tram. It's running smoothly. Everything is looking so good. However, if I were to have to compare taking this tram versus taking Toy Story parking lot bus, I would 100% choose the bus, just because for me as a mom, it's easier for me to carry that stroller inside the bus and just sit down and hold on to it. I have a big stroller, the Appa Baby Vista, and so that's easier for me for the doors to open, to just walk in and sit down. There's not a lot of people. I've never had any issues trying to wait to get into that parking lot. However, here in that Mickey and Friends and Pixar, I can see how the lines can get really jammed early in the morning. This is a big parking structure, many levels, and so I can see how you can wait in line and then walk a lot from one parking structure down to the trams. And once you are there, you have this little tiny space that you have to share to go in with your stroller. Nobody's holding on to that door for you, so unless you have someone with you, it's really hard for you to navigate that all by yourself. So I, as a mother, would 100% feel like that is better. Another person that's maybe also in a wheelchair needs a little bit more help with having more accessible entryways, I would say the bus, 100% go in for the bus at Toy Story. The traffic there is very little. Only once did I have to wait like 20 minutes to get into a bus, and that was at the beginning of January. And I've come a handful of times down to the Toy Story parking lot. But now that this open, I wouldn't expect there to ever be that crammed. So as long as they keep the shuttles going frequently from the parks to the Toy Story parking lot, I would say I would go that for sure for next time versus coming here and having a lot more people to deal with and having limited accessibility with the stroller. I would just do the Toy Story. That's my personal choice, but you have the choice. You have the choice now. You can choose to go to the tram, you can choose to walk. Remember, if you are bringing your wagon, you're not allowed to take it in here on the tram. I have seen them take it in, like kind of carrying it in the bus. So just make sure that you are bringing a foldable stroller, otherwise you have to make the walk with your tram down to Disney. But yeah, we had a great time, we had a great lunch, and now we're ready to get home. So again, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye.